Growing up, I never liked this mark, so I asked my mom one day and she said, as a baby, I used to be very sick, like frequently, and her sister told her that giving me this mark would keep me alive. That was how the sister gave me the mark. And me growing up, I never liked it, and I've been wanting to get rid of it for a very long time. But I've just been so scared. What if this thing turns into something else and all? But that very day, I decided to let me just give it a try. Most of my friends even get to say, this thing is not that visible now, just leave it. But to me, I'm seeing it on my face. I don't like it. I want it out. So as a friend that introduced me to this skincare, and she's they're good. Then she have seen some couple of stuff that did online and all about removing of tribal marks, stretch marks and all that. So I said, okay. I went for the appointment. I couldn't do it that day because I was scared, I was worried, I was double-minded. I said, let me just do something else, let me give myself time. Then I went back home. I think after a week, I had to go back and I said, okay, I'm ready, I want to take up the tribal mark. I asked her, how is it going, what is the process like, how is it going to be? And she said, this thing is not that big, that you one sitting it to clear off and you'll be fine, it will run with your skin, everything will be okay. I said okay. So we went in. She started with a laser and I was seeing scars instead. The research I did for this tribal mark or any scar remover, the laser don't give up injury. There's a way the thing beats to the skin with one kind of light like that, and then place will either be swollen or I don't know how to explain it, but that's not what I saw when she was doing I was seeing injuries, and I asked, is this not going to leave mark, more scars on my face? She said no, 3 days everything will grime up and all that. Then I went home. Next day, the third day, I still seeing dark scars on my face. I called to her and she said, okay, I should come to the office. She will see it and all that. When she checked me, she said, I have to come back again, that her boss is not around, that she already traveled for Christmas and New Year and stuff. That was December period. So I had to wait for her to come. But then I started chatting her that I need my refund, that I don't want to go on with this thing because it got to a point, the thing was just so bad. I wake up every day crying. I told myself that this thing I wasn't I don't even know how to explain this whole thing. I just felt kind of stupid, foolish, or I would say, in fact, I regret what I did. I was hoping, I wish I had known. I would have just left the face the way it was, but this one is now worse. I couldn't travel. I had a trip to go for my business stuff. I couldn't travel. I had to stay back for it to heal. And then when she came back, which is the boss, she was like, don't worry, come in, let me check it. We are going to give you a second treatment and you'll be fine. That this thing is as a result of your face cream. There's a way she said it, that my face is lighter now, before I used to be dark. So it's the cream that gave me this pain, the scar is not them. I was like, okay, fine. I don't want this anymore. Even the scar is still showing. Just give me my money back. I don't want to push the case. She said she cannot give me my money back. She already rendered me a service. So why would she want to give me back the money? That the only thing she could do is to give me a face cream. And I thought I'm traveling in the next 2 or 3 days. I don't know if I'll be around to take it, and I can't come back to your office to take the cream. And she said she will send her workers. The other one said, okay, I should give my location. I dropped my location. The day they said they were going to bring the cream, they never showed up. But she wrote me and said, she forgot the cream in the office, and she was going to bring it the next day. And that next day is the day I'm going to travel. So the next day, I left already. I was on my way to the airport when she called me. And I thought that I'm out of this vicinity already, that she should give it to my brother. And she said she can't wait for my brother there, that my brother should come to the office to get the cream. And when I told my brother, he said he can't go to the office. If they will bring it to the estate gate, fine, but he can't go to the office. And I said, there's no need because I won't even be around to use it. So maybe when I'm back, I will make use of I will go to them myself and get the cream. But I was also hoping I'll receive a call from them to know how I'm healing, the process and all. But they were not just just worried about it, like they don't care. I showed you my face, like I'm looking so bad. You don't even care if anything. All you're saying is my fault. I use a face cream that I'm not supposed to use. And I traveled. Then my friend was like, this thing is really bad, that they are refusing to give me back my money and I should sue them. That's what she said. And I told her I don't want to sue anyone, but I'll go with the advice where she said I should put it online to create awareness for other people to see that this is what they are doing and this is the effect in case. And then I did that, and I got a call from a man. I don't know. He said he's the owner of the company, and I'm supposed to have reached out to him before. I said I reached out to the lady that was there, and this is what she said. If I can't take the cream, there's nothing she can do about it. She can't refund my money. And that's that. So that's what happened. He said, okay, I should go back to the blogs. I should tell them to bring down the video. I should make a video and explain that, okay, well, this. No, he said he was going to return my money back. So I sent my account. I said, once you return the money, then I'm going to do a video letting people know that, yes, the stuff is healing, but it's not fully gone. And he promised me that, okay, once I'm back to lab, I should call him or I should come to their office. They are going to take care of it. I won't say anything on my face, but I'm sorry, I'm not that dumb to go back to this same thing. What if something else happened? I just told the man, don't worry, I will do the video. And then after he sent me my money, I did the video, and that was it. Before I did this video, it didn't happen December now. Then January to, was it February? I can't really remember when I did the video. She didn't even call once to say, how is it, like, are you okay? Okay, the thing is, she didn't take responsibility of anything. Like, she said it's not from them, that the fault is from me. The face cream I use is the reason why my face is like this. But I could say I will have this thing on my phone, some girls coming up to me like, oh, these same people did something to me. There's a girl that says she went for stretch mark remover and she's left with dark spot all over her body, and her boyfriend said it like mad at her because he was like, you are even looking better before. How come you went for this and now they turn you into something else? That she doesn't listen. So she was asking me the cream I use on my own face too and all that. Like, I would say the process during this thing, I was depressed. I didn't go out for days. Like, I was home crying. So then I was really sad, and I was actually kind of mad at the lady in particular, the one that did it. So if I want to say something to her, she should just drop this thing. She don't know anything about it, so she shouldn't go for it. You can't just carry something and be, I can do this now, okay, I have an idea, and then she should drop it to me. That's not her profession. She shouldn't do that. It's really not funny. Like, I can't go out without touching my face with concealer or foundation, number one. And there's this constant treatment I'm having to apply, which is something I don't do before. Like, I'm always applying on my face to get it off and all that. So it's not really easy, trying to go out and all the time you have to wear makeup. I'm not really that makeup person. I love going out with my face. Like, I can go anywhere with my face, but now I have to do touch-up, just like avoid, oh, what happened to your face? Like, that thing actually makes me feel, if I could just turn back then sometimes, could be like, Angel, don't do this. I could tell myself, don't do this. This is not worth it. Just let it be. But now, I feel bad because most of the time people get to ask me that question, what is this on your face? Oh, why? Why would you have to use your money to cause problem for yourself and all that? I'm like, yes, it's my money, I know, but thank you, stop reminding me. I'm being hurt already, so you don't need to worsen me. I read some comments, some nasty comments on this thing when the video was on and all. Someone saying, oh, you damaged yourself, you look better before, now you can't be this, now you can't be that. Nothing is stopping me. I'm very okay. The thing is, I was actually mad before because they didn't refund my money and I was still on with that scar. So it's as if I lost both ways. But now I feel a bit relieved. I got my money back. But just the scar, and I'm hoping with time everything will be clear because it's clear enough, and I hope it goes up fully. If you think you have the money and you don't like something about yourself and you want to feel comfortable, or I would say you want to feel confident about yourself and you have the money, get yourself someone that is like good, and I would say there should be example. You should see that the person have done something before using them. And most especially nowadays, the ones that they've done before is all fake. Some people will say they are the one that do this at the end. You will not be the scapegoat. Maybe when you do your own now, yours will be bad. Just don't go to anything by hearing, oh, it's fine, because they are guaranteeing you, I've done this before, it will come out well, don't worry, because that's what they gave to me. She was like so sweet, talking now, like, don't worry, 3 days time, everything's all gone, you like yourself. Then when I went back complaining, she was not like, and you will do another sitting now, you want me sitting, one sitting, we go. Imagine. Well, you guys should just use me as a lesson. If you want to do anything, just be sure that the person you are using or the company is good at what they are doing. Because if you are not okay with something, if you don't feel comfortable with something and you want to change it, and then you have the money, you should do it, but not the other way around, paying for something and getting the opposite or being worse. But some people will say, oh, you don't like how God created you, or you don't like your culture stuff. It's not about culture, about how God created. It's about what the person wants. So I feel everyone should go for what they want to do. And that's it. Yeah, I've learned my lesson from this one. So next time I'll know better.